We are all sent to love and serve all with humility. Dear friends, in today's liturgy, we get inspiration from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 16 to 20. And the context is that of the Last Supper, that Jesus, before handing over his whole life to all of us and going back to the Father, before going for the crucifixion, death, and resurrection, he joins with his disciples at the bonding, and then he is able to share his own life, his own body, his own blood, anticipating what will come on Calvary just a few days after. And so one of the gestures which shows what he wanted to leave before he to live with his disciples was the gesture of washing of the feet, that he who is a master and God of everything, he kneels down and to wash the feet of his disciples. The feet, that gesture of washing, which was reserved only to slaves and servants, it shows to us that the way to be a good Christian is that of kneeling down, of serving, of cleaning up the dirt of others and making everyone clean. And so this is the context. And now, as he comes out of this context, we see Jesus giving a lesson and saying that no disciple is greater than his master. A disciple is a follower of a master. A master is an expert in every field. So the disciple is supposed to be a student, one who is learning from the disciple. And so we are here, dear friends, to learn from the Lord, to learn from God, learning from God on how to be good people, how to live happy lives, and how to share this goodness and this happiness and this love to everyone that we meet. And one way to share this love is to humbly kneel down, serve others, to show love through service. And so he says, no disciple is greater than his master. Sometimes we think there's moments when we get a little knowledge or a know-how of something. We know a bit of doing somehow something, and we think we are great, we are best. Others are little and nothing, and we begin belittling everyone, putting down everyone because I know something, I have a lot of money, I have a little bit of this, I am strong and the others are not. No. If we think we are strong, if we think we know, if we think we have everything, that should be able to humble us down to share these blessings with others, because we got them, first of all, from God, yes, through our own efforts too, but we received them freely from the Lord, who gave us health, he gave us wisdom, he gave us strength. Because when the Lord does not give us strength, then whatever we have is nothing. First of all, we may not even have what we have. So we are blessed to have what we have in order to make others also enjoy what we have, to share the blessings. And so, but this attitude is done in humility. No disciples greater than the master. The more we are humble towards the master, the more the master will fill us with all the blessings, with all the goodness, with all the wisdom, with all the good things in our minds, in our hearts, in our lives. The more we are humble before God and say, Lord, you are great. You are the provider of everything. We are nothing. We thank you for creating us in your own image. Yes, you gave us the great gift of yourself in us, that image and likeness. But now, without you, we are nothing. We need you. That is a humble heart that says, I need you. So no messenger is greater than the one who sent him. I'm just thinking of the episode of the ambassador. Ambassador is sent by the president. Ambassador is sent by the president. So the ambassador cannot begin saying this, I'm greater than the president. I am the best. I'm the highest rank. The president is nothing. No, that is pride. And pride has no place in life. So we are sent. All of us are sent. Jesus, who was sent, did not even count equality with God the Father. He humbled himself, taking the form of a slave. And Jesus sends us. And so we are invited to be humble servants. No messenger is greater than the one who sent him. If Papa, if my father, if my mother, if sends me, it doesn't mean that I am my father and my mother. Yeah, I am going in the name of my father and my mother to pass on a message from my mother and my father, which is the message of good news. And so this is what we have received also. And this is what Jesus concludes, especially in the episode of today, and says that whoever receives the one I send, meaning Jesus is sending you. Jesus is sending you. Jesus is sending me. Every day, every second, wherever I am, He's sending me in the family. He's sending you at work. He's sending us in the community. He's sending us in the society. He's sending us on the way as we walk. And as the Lord sends us, and Jesus says, whoever receives the one I send receives Jesus, the Lord. And whoever receives the Lord Jesus receives God the Father who sent us, from whom we come, from whom we go. And we are blessed more when we receive the little ones that are sent to us, wherever we are. When we wake up in the morning, we don't know whom we are going to meet, but the Lord is going to send us someone today. Will I be kind with my words? Will I be kind with my actions? Will I welcome all, being hospitable, welcoming with a smile, trying to see what we can do to even someone who is struggling in life? The person He will send may be a sick person, maybe a lame person, maybe an old person, maybe a confused person. But am I able to welcome this person as he or she is? Because knowing that every person here created in the image and likeness of God, when we welcome that person, we are welcoming God. Let us not miss the chance of welcoming God. Let God not pass us, because the more we welcome God, the more we welcome blessings, the more we welcome love. And the best way to welcome all is to love. So Jesus was sent, and Jesus sends us. And He sends us every day, every second, to share that love, to share that peace, that joy with everyone, and to be the healing presence to all the people that we encounter in life. Let us allow ourselves to be sent by the Lord and receive others as others receive us, because others have the presence of Christ in them, have God in them. And so when we receive any person, even the most abandoned persons, we are receiving the Lord, because whatever we do to the least of the brothers, we are doing for the Lord, because God is present in every human person, even the marginalized, even the sick, even those who are abandoned, even the refugees, even those who are voiceless. God is present there. May we make the presence of God alive in the hearts of people by loving them, serving them with humility, and opening our hearts to warm with love, to share this love, this joy, this goodness with every person that we meet, regardless of color, without discrimination. And the Lord will bless us more, because when we welcome everyone, we receive the Lord and receive blessings. Greetings from Jerusalem, dear friends.